All right, Libra. Take the reading as they resonate. Remember that all readings will not resonate. I am a truthful tarot reader, so I'm going to read the energy. And however it comes out, sometimes it's not going to be things that you guys want to hear, right? And if it doesn't resonate, just save it for the next person. But I'm going to always tell you guys the truth. All right. With that being said, let's get into the reading. Holy Spirit Angel, guys, what do we have for Libra at this time? What's the energy surrounding Libra? We have the Tower. Ooh. So an old foundation is being broken apart. Okay, something unexpected is happening either in your life or somebody else's life. What is this Tower? We have Eight of Pentacles, we have Strength, and we have the Universe. So the Universe is calling somebody to really be brave right now, to really like gather up their strength and to work on something. What is this? But it's a new foundation. So it's like the universe is like urging somebody to like work on a new version of themselves, because the past version, it's time for that version to leave. It's not working anymore, right? And it's going to require a lot of strength to be this new person, because perspective is going to have to change. The insight that you're going to gain, it's like you're being aligned, or someone's being aligned. But I feel more so it's you guys being aligned. As you shift your energy, so is the person that you might be dealing with. I'm just going to read it like that. And then y'all put yourself where you guys fit, right? Hey, Vontae. Because those of you guys that are new, I have another channel called Coffee with She and Tarot. I do more explaining over there. But over here, I just want to kind of like read the energy. So if you guys feel more confused and lost about like where your energy is and you need more further explanation, you could watch the collective readings over there to get more of the information when I'm like really breaking it down, right? But over here with the zodiacs, I just want to read the energy. So it's like I don't really want to be trying to like tell you guys who's who, right? Y'all gonna figure it out if it resonates with you on that end. But it could be the person or it can be you. Now, going back to the reading, it's someone's perspective is changing because that foundation is being broken down, and like the universe wants them to become this better version of themselves, but it's letting them know that it's going to require a lot of hard work. So you're going to have to be strong for this part of your journey, but it's going to be rewarding. So allow your perspective to change, allow your mindset to change, allow yourself to also be grounded and rooted in this. So it's like once you go through this transformation, you're going to have been connected to so much of life in such a way where it's revealed like different parts of you to you and reflect you, that it's going to shift how you see the world. So be ready for that type of connection. It's like you're going to connect to life in a deeper way, right? We have Ace of Wands, and it's also going to be very exciting. It's also going to be very fun, like the things that you're going to experience. So we have the Star. So this is all about healing, right? So it's like someone, it's time for them to heal. They're being called like, it's time for you to heal because what you've been doing ain't been working. Let me show you something better. So it's going to be like work, and then there's going to be play, right? We have the Emperor. This could be for a masculine who is healing and he's becoming this emperor, right? The Emperor is somebody who knows who they are, somebody who can lead, somebody who takes action, and they've gone through all four elements, like tapped into themselves. They're all kings. King of Cups, King of Pentacles, King of Wands, King of Swords. So very smart, very intelligent, very passionate, very dedicated. All of those things. It's the ultimate masculine energy. Thank you, Vontae. Oh, you're talking to Nani. I'm all in y'all business. So it's like this reading could be for a masculine, but it could also be for a female who is in her masculine energy, right? Because we all carry both. So it's like this could also be her having to be her own emperor, be her own man, take care of herself, and go on this journey to be more enlightened and build in the physical world, right? But with this emperor energy, yeah, it's like this masculine, he's going on a healing journey. We have the Temperance. He has not been balanced emotionally. We have Judgment. He's been slowly awakening to some things, but he's been having a hard time learning the lessons. And this has been in love. Ace of Cups, Page of Cups. So if this masculine is someone who tends to run away when things get hard, it's like he was failing to learn the lesson. You need to make this change. Sometimes it's uncomfortable, but this has not been working for you. So you have to take accountability of how you affect other people in a relationship. If you don't work on yourself, then you're going to always point the finger. You're going to always say that it's the other person, right? Hi, Aries. You're going to always say that it's the other person. You need to be able to take accountability for what you do so that you can work together in a partnership. But first, you need to be able to work on yourself, right? Page of Cups. Yeah, it's like the universe is like getting on him. It's like you're not ready for love. I'm not going to send you in another partnership if you can't get yourself together. So there's someone he might want to go back to the past to and like work on this connection with. But the universe is still telling him like, you can't go back to that past person until you fix yourself. So you still have to become this emperor. And you need to learn how to love someone else because you only love yourself, right? And you take that selfishness into every connection and it has not been working. So you're going to have to be strong because with this, you got to put your pride aside. You got to put your pride aside. Ace of Swords, and you have to look at the truth. So he's having a breakthrough. Four of Pentacles. He's looking at how he's held back, how he's been greedy, how he's been selfish, right? And okay, there we go. There is somebody he wants to invest in. He met an Empress. So, but in the past, he didn't treat that Empress so well. So he didn't invest with the Empress. He didn't show up. He was just there to get what he could get out of the situation. So that's why the universe is like, oh, you want that Empress back? You better go become that emperor. Because you can't just get an Empress back. And you won't have a do-over. You won't even get new love until you pass this lesson, right? So the good thing is that he is waking up. He is working on himself. He knows more so where he wants to go. But he just has to deal with this. All right, what else, Holy Spirit, angel guides? We have Page of Swords. What else? Okay, he's learning. Six of Cups. He's learning how to let things go. Because I think that this masculine had a lot of wounds in him that he never really let go. Like, and he's realizing how empty he's felt. Because it's like he was holding on to some sort of trauma, wound. So he's working on his self-confidence too. So I think he was holding on to ideas about himself. This is what he's learning. Like, the truth is I felt empty. I didn't feel enough. So I was always trying to fill up my cup. But I need to have the confidence to pursue what I actually really truly desire, which is that Empress. But I know I have to change first. Six of Swords. He might be a single father. He might have a child that, like, he's taken care of. Or he could also be thinking that, like, if I'm going to have children, I need to get ready to be a father figure. I need to be an influence. So I can't just think about me. I have to think about my future children. So I'm not just being balanced for myself. So he's thinking very rational about things right now. But he's also allowing his heart to awaken. But he's understanding why the universe is like, sit your ass down, work on yourself. Because he's now ready to receive that. He's ready to become this better version of himself, right? He had to be ready. So it's like the universe was always nudging him, but the universe was kind of like waiting. It's like, okay, you keep doing that, you're gonna crumble real soon, because your actions is leading up to this big moment where everything's gonna fall apart. So when he was kept running away and maybe looking for a new connection to satisfy him, but still running into the same problem, it's like you're going to meet the right one, and then you're going to mess it up, and then you're going to go try to be with somebody else, but then that person is going to reflect to you why you had something amazing, and then you're going to want that back. You get me? So now you have to do that work, because this is now the tower moment, because you kept running thinking you can do the same thing with everybody, but you can't. So now you got to do all this work to get that thing that you wanted. So I feel like he's going to sit there and he's going to do that work. And he's going to work on himself before he could even reach out to this feminine. But right now the focus isn't if they're going to get back together. The focus is him doing this inner work, right? But that is what I have for you guys, Libra. If it resonated, please go ahead and hit that like button, please and thank you. And I will see you guys in the next video.